Okay, so hey everyone. This is basically my follow-up to the follow-up video that I did last February concerning my testimony with alopecia. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt. I was like, let's wear the same shirt. No specific reason. But the funny thing about that video is that I recorded it last February. Whenever I posted it, a couple days later, I chopped all my hair off. So you kind of have seen the variations of that haircut and that process in my different videos after that video, because I had a little fuzz up top. I really wasn't feeling it. My barber didn't want to chop it all off, but I knew what I wanted from the jump. But I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. Maybe I want to hang on to a little bit. And after a couple months, found what I wanted. So I'm really enjoying this cut. And I wanted to share with you all what I've been using since then, what my journey has been like since posting that video, and thank you all for your support on that video. That's a whole nother topic, but I'm gonna try to squeeze bits and pieces of it in as I go along. So I want to show the products that I do use as far as keeping my hair moisturized and making sure I'm taking care of it and all that jazz. So I'm gonna start off first by saying last year, February, is when I recorded and posted the video. Fast forward to May, I had my physical done, and after that blood work was completed, I got my results and everything else was fine except for one area, and that was I was deficient, vitamin D deficient. I never knew that was a thing. I never knew it existed. I thought, get enough sunshine, whoop-de-woo, drink some orange juice, you're fine. Apparently not. I was also told that for African American women, black women, our levels are typically lower because of our melanin. So I was prescribed 50,000 IUs of supplement vitamin D for 3 months after that video. So I take 1 capsule a week, and that's what I wanted to start out with. It's this little thing right here. So this May I'll be having my physical again, and hopefully we'll discover that our levels are normalmente. So that's that, the vitamin D. And to be honest, after several months, I did start to notice some color coming into my spots. I started to notice more color coming in. So that really motivated me and got me excited, and was like, okay, well, let's try to incorporate some new hair products and things. Because originally in that video, I was my goal was to just completely trust God for healing, and I'm still doing that. I'm still very much so on that journey, but sometimes there's things that you need to take steps as well. So as far as just my overall health, my overall what I do use as far as products, I've kind of upped the ante on some of that and not been so lax as far as just washing my hair with whatever, or stuff like that, just taking care of my crown. So I will start. Oh, also, because a lot of people, there's only like a couple comments that I basically addressed as far as in my response, but a couple comments that were like, no, she got cortisone shots, or whatever they're called. Is that what they're called? Cortisone shot, steroid shots, or something like that. And so if you don't know, last year, August, like literally 3 or 4 days before my 27th birthday, I was told that I had skin cancer, which was the second most common form, and that I would need to schedule a surgery to have it surgically removed. And so in that process of going to the dermatologist and pretty much receiving the diagnosis, the diagnoses, and what is the thing called? Is it the biopsy? So they had to do a biopsy to like take a sample of the skin and then send it off for, I hope you can hear me because I'm in my bathroom. I hope it's not too annoying, but so they had to take the biopsy for the skin, sent it off for testing, got the results back a week later, boom, squamous cell carcinoma in situ, I think that's what it's called. And so I had that scheduled for September. Now, mind you, this was my first time at this particular dermatologist's office, so I had to fill out all the information, and I listed everything. So alopecia was one of the things that was on there. And so when they saw that, they questioned me about it and was asking, and they were telling me all of my, mind you, I'm telling them that I know it's alopecia. So again, I've never seen a doctor for this, but because I was there for the cancer, at that time I didn't know, but because I was there for the cancer and listed everything else, that's when they were like, okay, well, let's see if we can knock out all these birds with one stone. So they were like, you know, we can do shots, or we can prescribe you some creams or some ointments. And I was like, no, that's okay. I'm not really interested in that. And the scary thing is, they kept pushing those steroid shots. They kept pushing those steroid shots to the point to where, as sweet as she was, I almost went off. Like, how many times do I have to tell you no? I don't want no needle. I don't want no needle in my head. And then you got to come back multiple times. I'm not doing that. I'm not about that life. I have a high tolerance for pain, but if I can bypass it, I'm good. Y'all saw the pictures from the last video. If you did not, then I'll leave the link below. The crown of my head, seeing that grow back before my very eyes, I'm good. I don't care how long this takes. The back, which I'll get to and show y'all, I don't care how long the rest takes, because I've seen God do it before, and I know he'll do it again. And it is growing, because when I rub my hand across, I feel a little stubble. It's so cute. I feel a little stubble. So I'm just waiting on it to thicken up and gain some pigment, because it's still a little light. So let me just get into the products. So that's that. So yeah, so this technically last year was my first time ever hearing out of a doctor's mouth that yes, confirming that it was in fact alopecia. Again, I never had a doctor tell me that, because when I had my first spot, someone else in my family had already had it, and we knew what that was. So again, I already knew. So I'm gonna start with the shampoo I've been using. Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle. I've been using this since Natural 85, before Olivia, before her baby boy, all that. Natural 85, Miss Whitney. I have been using this since she told us about it. I think she's been on YouTube since '09. And I have watched her grow from her teeny weeny afro to her long, luxurious locks. So this is what I've been using. Like, this is my shampoo. I've been using this for years now, so I wouldn't say that it does anything special. I just like the tingle, hence the name, Tea Tree Tingle. I just like tea tree, so I figured that's what I use. I'm not no beauty guru, so I'm not gonna go into all that jazz about ingredients and stuff and what's healthy and what's not. I like it. That's that. So now this I use as my moisturizer. I also get this from TJ's, Trader Joe's. This vitamin E oil, which I like to mix with this unscented cream that I've been using. I really like this. Now that's just my moisturizer, but I use this sometimes in my hair also for a moisturizer. Vitamin E oil. In the beginning, I was using this, but when I ran out of the bottle, I went for another one. And you know how like when something is a good product and then people like it sells out so much and then they have to, I feel like this batch was rushed. This, I don't know if it's possible, but this smells, it smells spoiled. Like it smells old. And I wish y'all could see. Yeah, it doesn't smell like the normal scent. So this last time around I bought 2 of them, so sucks to suck, but I can't show y'all how full this thing is. Or can I? Let me stop before I be wasting oil on my carpet. Goofball. Okay, so that's the vitamin E. And then this tea tree oil. Can you see that? Can you see that? This is Trader Joe's. 100% Australian. Don't know what that means. This is just an amber glass that I put it inside of whenever I buy a new bottle of tea tree oil, because I prefer the dropper, because this thing, I don't know how they expected us to get it out, and then we're supposed to dilute it. I'm not using no Q-tip. So this is tea tree oil that I keep in here. And then this is castor oil. Now originally I was looking for something that would okay, so this girl messed up my she messed up my eyebrows, okay? And so like this, basically the end of this was gone. And so I went and found a new eyebrow technician, and she recommended castor oil. So I went on Amazon and I found this. So it came as this, let me get this. It came as a really cute set. So you got this, this, and this. So this was like a little mascara wand. You can use it for your lashes and for your brows. And then this is like a liner to put at your lash line. So this helped me to grow my eyebrow this side back out. My eyebrows are real in my own, and I take pride in the fact that I don't have to do my eyebrows. So I was really upset when she chopped off the end, but this has helped it to grow back. And I like castor oil for the winter time because I have very, very dry skin. So I use this to moisturize now, as well as retain moisture in my hair. I really like this. So now this, I don't want this to be too long, but this is a lot of information. Yes, this is a Talenti reused, recycled thing, and I put brown sugar in here. Now the brown sugar, I typically use this like when I'm doing my exfoliating for my face. But okay, so after I wash my hair with the tea tree tingle, what I've been doing now, maybe once a month or so, I will do my deep condition, and I'll put the brown sugar. I will mix it with the brown sugar, and I will exfoliate my spots that are still there. So I'll exfoliate the spots that I still have, which I'm going to show you growth and progress. Hopefully you can see it, because again, I am in my bathroom and the lights are a little dim. I tried to open the window. It's gray out, so it's not really helping much. But I am going to show you guys. Got my mirror this time because last time I was struggling. Okay, so you see the sides, and this cut is about 2-3 days old. What's today? This is 2 days old. Okay, so my haircut is 2 days old. So you can see the side, and then this spot is still here. So for all of you who was like, yeah, she got cortisone shots because you saw how fast the middle grew. What about the back, sweetie? These secret pills and potions that I'm supposedly taking. Why didn't the back and the sides grow in? Anyway, I already said I wasn't going to address this again because I'm going to get a little snappy. But, yeah, let me go around to the back. And right now, those 2 spots, you can still see them. This is where I use the hair fibers in these 2 spots. It's still a little bit in there. I got to wash my hair today, but it's still a little bit in there. And then this is the back. This is what the back looks like. So you see this here. And even right now, when I rub my fingers across it, I can feel some little stubble. So even all through here, I can feel it. I can feel a little stubble. So, am I coming out the right? There it is. And then this spot. So what I will do is I'll take this dropper with the tea tree oil in it, and I'll just drop it, and I'll massage it in. I'll rub it in, drop it in my spots up top, and then this is the side. This side is looking really good. And I don't even know if y'all can hear that, but this side is looking really good. So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much my process. And you can see my skin. Now my skin was doing okay because I had done a detox. That's another thing. This thing is all encompassing. It's like internal as well as external. So God been dealing with me for a long time about my diet, basically about my lifestyle and how I consume food and what I consume. He's been telling me for a while, more plants, more plant-based. You need to be, because there's things that he has for me, and I can't be sluggish, I can't be tired. So This is the detox that I started last November. This is Dr. Bobby Price, and I think it's at Dr. Bobby Price on Instagram. You can find him. This stuff. Now, I've already finished 2 bags, and when I finished 2 bags, y'all, my skin was the best it has ever been since I was young. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all a picture on my phone because I'm not editing this video. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But my skin, I was like, okay, Dr. Bobby Price, I see you. So that's a detox that I've been doing. Let me make sure I can find it. So you might not be able to see it. Let me expand it. Ooh. Maybe I should turn the brightness down. I think you won't be able to see it at all. That was my skin December 1st, Thanksgiving Sunday. That's no makeup, no foundation. All I had on was eyeliner, mascara, and lipstick. And I put highlighter under my brows. No foundation. That's what this did to my skin. Okay? So this is absolutely amazing. I finished my first mason jar this morning. This is the second one. This one is the Parasite Candida Cleanse. That's this one. This one I can do without orange peels. But the other one, let me show you. This one, the Tummy Detox, this thing is nasty. Gross. And I didn't know what the heck I was getting myself into because let me tell you, it looked like somebody just went to some random playground and just scooped up every single wood chip possible. This is what this stuff looked like. And it's a tea. Look at that. Even now, I'm getting repulsed because of the smell since I done opened it. So, it's not just a matter of what I'm using on the outside. It's a matter of what I've been trying to put in and trying to maintain as a lifestyle. So, that's that. This is what the second one looks like. The Parasite one. Ooh. This one doesn't smell so bad. And it doesn't taste as bad as the other one. So I can deal with this one. That's why I drank the other one first. And then there's another detox that I was also doing, which is the Dherbs. There's 6 or 7 bottles, but I only brought in 3 just to give you guys an idea. The Dherbs. Now this is extensive, and this is the second one I've done. I'm saving the other half for another time that I detox, but after pretty much failing the first time with the Bobby Price, the tea detox, because I just went back to my eating habits and boom, boom, boom. So I was like, okay, I'd heard about the Dherbs and it was pill form. So I was like, I think I would prefer that much better because with the tea, you have to take in 64 ounces of this tea, 32 ounces of the Tummy Detox, and then 32 ounces of the Parasite Candida Detox. And that's just too much, as well as staying hydrated, incorporating more and more water. Yes, it is raw. You have to eat raw. Well, that's what is recommended, fruits and veggies. And the Dherbs pill form. But the only catch with that is there's 6 or 7 bottles, and you have to take 5 capsules every 2 to 3 hours. So in essence, in a day, you're taking 30 capsules. Now, I have seen results with it, but I saw faster results with the tea, being that it is liquid. I had more energy. My sleep was amazing. I haven't really noticed anything like that with the Dherbs. And I will tell you, on both of them, I did not fully follow the diet that was recommended. I can't just be sucking on no raw sweet potatoes or sucking on no raw veggies. I have to be real with myself. I gotta ease into this thing. At best, I was pescatarian. I was pescatarian on both. So, I mean, obviously you gotta do the work, but this is something that I would keep in my arsenal. So, I'm starting that again. I have the 2 bags left, and then that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm excited about my physical this year to see how much my numbers increased as far as my vitamin D, because I really had no clue. I didn't know that was a thing. But I will say with this detox as well, I feel like I've noticed a difference noticing it in my skin as well as in my hair. So just being healthy from the inside out. And that's just really what I've been trying to focus on. So that's pretty much it. Tea tree tingle, Trader Joe's tea tree tingle shampoo and conditioner, castor oil for moisturizer. I was vitamin D deficient, didn't find that out until 3 months after I posted the video that I posted last year in February as far as my alopecia story and testimony. So I've been taking the vitamin D once a week, 50,000 international units. I use tea tree oil, and I started using tea tree oil last year because I noticed so in the summer, tea tree oil with vitamin E oil did my skin wonders in the summer. Now when the winter came, that wouldn't cut it. That did not suffice. I needed something much thicker, and so that's when I started going to the castor oil, and I use the tea tree oil here and there. And I just thought about this because I will say when the middle of my hair was gone and I started noticing activity, the top of it would flake. It would flake. So I was like, as nasty as it sounds, it was still cool because I didn't have any activity. Like, it was baby's bottom smooth. So when I started noticing that, I would like exfoliate it. So I was reminded of that, and that's what made me think of, okay, well, let's add some exfoliation to our deep conditioning. So that's why I started using brown sugar. And like I said, I pretty much feel like this is a bad batch, so it's just been sitting. I like the way the other one smells, but this smells like it's just either like it's been sitting too long, like they ordered too many and it's been sitting too long, or something. It's just off. It's off from what I originally smelled, which that used to be my moisturizer. And detoxing, trying to eat healthier, make better choices. I was even researching today. I found out more titles like Polotarian, which I think it really is supposed to be pronounced Polotarian, technically. And then Flexitarian, Pescopolo. I just been researching and trying to ease my way into this, but we are fasting during this time, so just making better choices overall. That's just the bottom line, is just to realize that I'm not married yet, I'm not a mother yet, but I need to prepare my womb, I need to prepare my temple to be able to handle, a family, to be able to be the nurturer that I need to be. So I've got my family on my mind before they're even here. That's really my biggest motivation and why I try my hardest to just say no sometimes. You gotta say no. I love food, but it doesn't always love me. And I have a lot of food allergies too. I'm working on that as well. But hopefully I'll get a chance to visit a naturopathic doctor in the near future. They don't take insurance, so that's a clean $350, $400 just for the consultation. And I'm like, well, let's just wait a minute. So I'm taking steps as far as my health and all that. So I just want to say thank you again for all the love on that video. And that's another thing. I guess this thing just gonna be chatty. I'm sorry, because I'm not editing it. So with that video, when I originally started my YouTube, it was technically 2012. And I had been trying and trying and trying. Nobody was gonna tell me otherwise. I was going to work for an airline so I could fly free. And in my head, I'm gonna fly free, I'm gonna travel, eat good food, and the aesthetics of my videos that I post and all that jazz, people are gonna love that, people are gonna cling to it, and then that is how my channel will grow. So the video that I posted, the very first video that I posted, I had some inspirational stuff on there before, here and there, but it wasn't the entire concept of my channel. Like, I incorporated everything. And the first video was your enemy Your enemy is on his deathbed. And that was a vision that God had given me that just shook me out of my sleep. And I knew that I had to post it on YouTube. Did I want to? No, because I knew what he was trying to do as far as putting me out there, because I hear from him, he talks to me, I know things before they happen, and I didn't want that type of attention, because I know how people cling to the prophetic almost as a replacement for their relationship with Jesus, and I didn't want to be a stumbling block. I didn't want to be that. So when he gave me that video got at that time got the most views that I had ever gotten on any one of my videos at the time, any one of my travel vlogs or my birthday video and all that jazz. And it just really confirmed that this is what your channel is for. And so that's when he started giving me the name Rising Remnant, because I know that I'm called to that. And so it's just, let that be a testimony, I guess, some inspiration for you guys, that you might have started a channel and you think it's for something, but God has a completely and totally different plan. And sure enough, he was like, this is what your channel is for. So that's why I don't vlog. That's why I don't really do life updates and stuff. But I had to for this video, because that video is a testimony. It's a testimony to my walk. And it's a testimony to where I am and what God has done for me and what he is doing. So yeah, almost a year later, and there's some growth. Now I see a little bit of color, you know. So I don't see myself growing it out anytime soon, unless God tells me to, but so far he hasn't said that. Thank you. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really link nothing, because you can literally find it at your store. So but I probably should link the Detox stuff so y'all can find out about that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So hopefully this helped you, for those who are asking what products I do use and all that jazz. And it's just, it's a whole lot, you know. I'm trying to work on every part of me, every aspect. So that's that. Feel free to leave your questions below. I probably won't do another update video probably for another year again. I don't know. It just depends, unless I just automatically see some crazy growth this year, which, hey, expect the unexpected. So it might be possible, and you know, you never know what God is gonna do. So if it does decide to all grow back this year, hey, I'll post another vid. But I do love you all. Stay blessed, stay encouraged. Don't let nobody tell you nothing negative, because you know who your daddy is. That's all you need to know. That's all they need to know. And that's all that matters. So, love you guys. Be blessed. Feel free to leave questions below. That's what I use.